Virgo, welcome to your February readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Virgo, very powerful month. First of all, I feel that there's many things that are trying to come together in your life. There's many situations in February pushing you, pulling you to be more out there in the world, and you may be a little bit resistant to embark on this journey you are being called to go. Some of you have real roles of importance to play in the world at this time, in the world at large, in what you consider to be your world, your immediate world, your private sphere, and the world beyond that. And I feel that whichever it is that is most concerning you, there's a reversal of scenarios that is really strongly emphasized here. So for example, I feel that for some of you, some Virgos that have been wishing, for example, for a relationship to come back into their lives, I feel that February may surprise you and bring you exactly that you have been asking for a while. And suddenly, you may end up realizing that you don't want it anymore. Because I see you refusing something that feels relationship-oriented. I see some Virgos really closing the doors on people or situations that were left. It's like they gave themselves to the situation. They provided everything they had to offer emotionally, and it didn't pay off. And maybe right now, as this person or this situation, whichever it is, comes back, you may feel that it's not worth anymore to pursue it, or you are closing the door on it because you're feeling the call. You're feeling the calling, a spiritual calling to move to a different level, to explore a different avenue, a different approach, a more passionate, significant, promising way of living and being in life. I feel that February is very important for Virgos. It's like there's going to be something unexpected, a window of opportunity coming in here. And it's like a big window of opportunity because the wheel and the world is like the cards that talk about big concepts. It's like big external influences. So I feel that some of you are going to have, luck knocking on your door, telling you, hey, are you ready? Are you ready to fly? Are you ready to explore? Are you ready to pursue your dreams? And this is exactly the challenge, the star. Are you ready to be your most true, raw, naked self? Are you ready to believe in your dreams? And not only believe, live them. I feel that some Virgos may be afraid or scared with the dimension suddenly something will have in their lives, and it feels that it's related with your vocation, with your purpose, with your service, your calling. I also feel that for some of you it's related with your calling, and it's really strongly in focus here. For others of you, a part of this calling may be related again with a relationship situation showing up here. But I feel that this relationship is something, how can I say? I feel that some Virgos are refusing to embrace the support, the assistance, or the help of someone that could help them pursue their dreams, or that could help them, give them good advice, give them this, someone that probably already has a leadership quality in their own life, in their own career, someone bold with unique vision, eccentric, original. You may refuse the influence, or you may not be seeing, because this is subconscious, you may not be seeing the influence, the positive influence that someone may have for you, to help you accomplish a great deal. And this accomplishment, it's more than financial or emotional, personal needs. February brings a collective tone to you. So there's something about the role of the collective, and what type of role you are playing in the collective. How are you helping, assisting, guiding, working to better that collective, to perfect that collective, or that vision of the world you have. I feel that some of you will be struck by some unexpected forces and events, and it's like it's an unexpected situation, but it brings luck, it brings opportunity if you take it, if you open your eyes. I feel that some of you will be forced to open your eyes, to wake up to something. And I feel it has to deal with this challenge of the star, is that I feel that some of you don't, either you have lost faith on something, but mostly you have lost faith, I feel, in your dreams. And even in some of you are really gifted artistically and spiritually, and I feel that this month may bring some changes for the better, some expansion in regards to your gifts, whichever your gifts are, your unique traits. There's changes, there's a revolution happening with traits that are really uniquely yours. Others of you, again, whichever, and I believe I said this in January, the worst is over, Virgo. Whichever hard, painful experiences you have been through lately, the worst is over. I feel that it's time to not feed into victim mentality, or feel a victim of circumstances. It's a time to use whichever you have learned on those experiences that were hard or harsher. It's time to use that wisdom into the next stage you are being called to go, because I feel Virgos are being called to go to a different, it's like you have the steps and or a mountain you are climbing, and I feel that February brings a new level. It could be a new level in terms of aspirations, like this amazing new dream that suddenly comes to you, or this amazing new idea, new project, new interest. Suddenly you want to travel. So suddenly you find the love of your life. Suddenly you leave the love of your life. It's like there's a lot of, it's very Uranus oriented energy here. It's like on and off, and yes or no, and leave or go. It's like leave or stay, or it's very, very like one thing or the other. I see you very sharply focused on straight answers. Keep your thoughts in check though, because I feel that with the star being as your challenge, the wheel of fortune here, you may sometimes fall into patterns, which is the danger with the wheel. Is you may fall into a pattern of a behavior that keeps you stuck where you are and not take advantage of the opportunity you are being given here. Because the world is one of those gracious energies of graduation time. So again, the worst is over. Now it's time to graduate. You have matured. You have developed. You have evolved. So now what's next? And I feel that also, before you embark on this new level or this new beginning after this, it's like right now is the time where it may start to rain down the benefits of your work, the benefits of the struggles you had to endure. But there has to be awakening of some sorts here with the star. There needs to be a focus on your light more than on the shadow at this time, because the shadow, I feel, is going to drag you to patterns of the past. But if you keep your gaze in the light, in the hope in love, hope in your service, your calling, your dreams, whichever gives you hope, it breeds you hope. And for those who feel that, oh, I've lost hope completely, this is showing up that absolutely you haven't. And the wheel may bring just that shake up, that oh my god moment. Like, the wheel is very interesting because it's like the constant up and down and the reversals, the unpredictable element of life that promote change, but also is like that roller coaster feeling of unexpected sudden circumstances arising. It's like temporary setbacks, and then boom, it's working again. It's that type of energy, the wheel, for me. And you may be surprised, but I feel it's a surprise that it's really working for the better. But especially, I feel that you will be surprised with things. First of all, I feel that you will surprise yourself with things you really believed you wanted, and this month you end up realizing you don't want. And vice versa, things you thought you really didn't want to, and after all, you do want. So there's kind of a mixed feeling here between closing doors and opening doors, and being like in this very intense, hectic energy, actually, that may sometimes bring you, some shocks, like shocks, or it's like squeezes to your muscle tension or to your nervous system. Use the wisdom you've gained of hard times, for sure. Don't fall back into any pattern that belittles you. Remember, the world is big. The world is yours. So where is your dream? Where is your light guiding you to the achievement of that horizon, or that pursuit of grand vision of life? I feel that the month of February could be this grand finale for some of you in a phase. And this grand finale may bring this, is like this amazing, plot twist. I feel that exactly like that. February is like a plot twist. Right in the end of the season, that amazing, shocking plot twist. That's what I feel for your month, very strongly. I feel that some of you are actually finding love. It's difficult to describe, because I feel that as some of you will be involved in a little bit more of a chemistry energy here. So you may be very attracted, or you may find someone or rekindle a relationship with someone. It's very fast and very sexually charged and very good. But as soon as it comes together, poof, it goes away. I feel that you may end up realizing, for some of you, that the only thing that was driving you there was the thrill of the chase, and that thrill of the chase was a little bit temporary. But for others, I also feel that there may be someone chasing you, someone really insisting to get to know you, to get to your intimate space, or someone really attracted to you that you may be kicking hard. It's like throwing away. You don't want to. I'm not sure if you don't want to because you really don't want to, or if because you're afraid. Especially if it's someone of the past that is not going to pay off. I just see you very resistant to accepting the offers of that person, which is interesting because I feel that the offers that are being shown to me here are honest, genuine, but there's a plot twist. I don't know if it's something you will end up realizing, if you're going to put yourself first due to experiences of the past where possibly you have chosen love and then you lost some opportunities. I just see you going into a new direction with your life, and you may also find love in this new level again, or you may find love out there. It's like you may find love the more you go out there in the world, the more you travel, the more you explore, the more you communicate. Time is wise, and time will tell you. And February has a connotation with time because the world is very Saturn-oriented card, so energy. So there's something here, a reward for a karmic time that you had to endure. And some of you may be having this nostalgic feeling of things of the past, but immediately being able to put it aside. Like, as before, maybe you would linger on it for a long time. I see you like, okay, I have this feeling or this memory, and immediately you're throwing it out. You may have monetary gains out of luck. So, lottery, games. I feel that some of you may have some luck there. Some of you may be dealing with, again, crazy people, but I feel that it's the good kind of crazy. But you may be resistant to accept others in during this time. I feel that for some of you, the unthinkable, what you think is unthinkable, what you think right now that it will never happen, that type of thought, you may be very surprised with what February might bring. For those who have lost, that hope again, that sense of, oh, maybe one day it will. I know it will, that optimistic vision. For those who are very, 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 almost in the cynical mindset, you may be very surprised. And I also feel that even though we are in new moon of Aquarius, the next new moon in Pisces will be important. So keep an open mind, Virgo, because I feel you're going to be surprised. Expect the unexpected. Don't limit your views. And make sure you are doing everything out of the truth of your heart, and not out of spite, not out of resent, not out of frustrations of the past. Make sure you send someone away or you invite them in with a clear notion of why in your heart. And I feel that for some of you it's like the right timing coming in here and acting to bring you some powerful forces of change or of novelty or of surprise. It's like the time in February is right. For some of you, it's like timing is right for your destiny, but timing may be out of sync with love for some of you. It's a very interesting energy. Yeah, I feel that the most important thing is exactly that sense of empowerment and making sure you know what your priorities are. making sure that you know why at the end of the day you will choose something. Either you will choose to go or not to go, but you need to know why, so that when you advance on your journey, you don't look back in regret. You don't look back wishing you have done or said something while you had the chance. So it's like putting your cards in the table this month, and when you turn the cards, the symbols and the messages there may surprise you and others as well around you. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, commenting, donating to my channel. I really, really, really appreciate it. And please keep doing so. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.